Hello students, I welcome you all on the platform of VIDYOTTAMA Physics. This is Advay Joshi, your friend, philosopher and guide for NEET examination. Today I am going to discuss very important topic, that is maxima and minima, which falls under the leg of differentiation. Let me assure you that the questions which are appearing on the screen you will be easily able to tackle after this lecture, as well as you can easily solve coaching modules or reference material which is available to you. Let us begin our discussion. Before starting maxima and minima, I want you to understand what is dy by dx and what is d2y by dx. So dy by dx, as you know, is rate of change of y with respect to x, or we also call it as slope. So let us try to understand this geometrically first. So this is any curve, and if I draw tangent to the curve at a particular point, if I draw tangent to the curve at particular point, and if I take tan of angle, then it is nothing but slope. What I am saying, this is our tangent at this point, this is theta which it is making with x-axis. Tan theta, tan of this theta is nothing but dy by dx, and this is also called as slope. Very basic. Rate of change of y with respect to x is nothing but dy by dx. So mathematically how we solve? Let us say y is equal to x square minus 2x is equation of the curve, right? If I want to find slope or tan theta, what I do, dy by dx is equal to, what is differentiation of this? 2x minus 2. This is fine, this is you know, but do you exactly know what is meaning of d2y by dx2? This d2y by dx2 is interesting concept. What is dy by dx, sir? It is rate of change of y with respect to x. It is slope, right? d2y by dx2 is what? It is rate of change of slope with respect to x. What I am saying? It is rate of change of slope. That means it will tell us how fast or how slow our slope is changing. Okay, let me explain. So simply if I draw tangent to the curve at this point, I will get, and if I take tan of the angle, I will get slope dy by dx. But what d2y by dx tells is rate at which this angle or slope is changing. How, sir? So if I draw tangent near this point, how the tangent will look like this. Then if I draw tangent here, like this. If I draw tangent here, like this. Can you see that our tangent first is having angle, let us say theta, then it is less than theta, again less than theta, and then obtuse. That means our slope is decreasing. Our slope is decreasing. If our slope is decreasing, then I will say my rate of change of slope is negative. So you need to understand that rate of change of slope is nothing but what? d2y by dx2. Sir, how to find mathematically d2y by dx2? Let me tell you that. So here y is equal to, general equation we have taken, x square minus 2x. If I differentiate, if we differentiate this one time, what will get? dy by dx is equal to 2x minus 2. What is this? This is simply slope. If I differentiate it one more time, what we are saying? Differentiation of y one time is dy by dx. If I differentiate this dy by dx one more time, what I get? d2y by dx2. Sir, what is d2y by dx2? Here differentiation of dy by dx is what? 2. Simply you need to understand that d2y by dx2 is rate of change of slope. When we differentiate a function 2 times, we get d2y by dx2. Now let us dwell into the concept of maxima and minima. Sir, what is maxima? Now daily you are studying for NEET, right? So sometimes you feel like studying and you study for 10 hours, but what happens next day? Usually that study hours falls and it can come to 2 hours, 1 hour, or you may not study at all, right? Similarly, our function also has certain maximum values and certain minimum values. So the point where function takes maximum value is called as point of maxima, and the point where function takes negative or say minimum value, it is called as point of minima, right? Then next question comes in our mind, sir, if we know at what x my y is maximum, but then how to find maximum value of y, or how to find minimum value of y? So for that we need to understand conditions for maxima and minima, very important condition. So there are two tests which we are going to study. See, these are like from basics I am telling you. I can directly go to the formula and take the questions, but you need to grasp the depth so that you can manage NEET examination well. Now the first question is, can you see that at minima and maxima, the tangent is parallel to x-axis? See, at minima my tangent is parallel to x-axis, at maxima my tangent is parallel to x-axis. If tangent is parallel to x-axis, that means slope is tan 0, because it will make 0 angle with the x-axis, right? So that means I can say that at maxima or minima, maxima and minima, it is like for both the condition is true, what I will say is tan theta is equal to 0, that we can see. If tan theta is 0, that means dy by dx is 0. dy by dx is 0. So we are getting one important condition, that at maxima and minima, at both places, dy by dx is 0. Can you see that dy by dx is not 0 any other point, at any other point on the curve? How, sir? Let's say I check dy by dx here. So here the angle is obtuse, right? So anyway it is not 0 or 180 degree. Here it is 0, then here again non-zero, here again 0, here again non-zero. So for maxima and minima, we get dy by dx is equal to 0. But my confusion is, see, now I will become sad. Why, sir? Because this will not tell me whether it is maxima or minima. On the graph you can see that okay, at x1 there is a minima and x2 there is a maxima. But in examination, when you will be solving the question, at that time graph will not be given. Then how I know whether x1 is maxima or x2 is maxima? Because dy by dx is equal to 0 for both cases. So then which is maximum and which is minimum, I cannot tell. So this phase we have to become. In order to be happy, what should we do? In order to be happy, what should we do? We should take second test. We should take second test. What is second test? It's very interesting. Look here, what is happening near, I want to look near minima. Where is the minima? This is minima. This is minima. Just before minima, if I draw tangent, this is the tangent before minima. Can you see that the slope of tangent is negative? Because angle is obtuse, tan theta, theta is negative, or sorry, tan theta is negative in the second quadrant. Similarly, exactly at minima, slope is what? 0. Then just after minima, slope is what? Positive, because angle is what? Acute. What I said, let us write. I will say that at minima, what is happening? At minima, my slope, very important to understand, my slope, initially it was negative, then it is 0, and then it is positive. So we are going from negative 0 to positive. So can I say that the slope is increasing? Yes, sir, slope is increasing. If slope is increasing, then can I say that d2y by dx2 is positive? Because slope is nothing but d2y by dx2. So very important condition. See, if anything is increasing, that means rate is positive, right? So very important condition here is that because slope is increasing, that means d2y by dx2, which is rate of change of slope, is greater than 0. we have got the second condition for minima. Are you getting? First condition is dy by dx is equal to 0. So if d2y by dx2 or rate of change of slope is greater than 0, we will say that it is a point of minima. So then what happens? What happens for maxima? What happens for maxima? So we'll determine at maxima. At maxima. Okay, by the way, which is minima here? Here it is x1, sir, and here it is x2. Now you have to tell me what is happening near maxima. Just before maxima, if we go, if we go just before maxima, my slope is positive because angle is acute, slope is positive. Exactly at the maxima, 0 slope. Just after the maxima, angle is obtuse, that means slope is negative. So that means I can say that my slope initially it was positive, then it is 0, then it is negative. Positive, 0 and negative, right? So can I say that my slope is decreasing? From positive to negative, my slope is decreasing. If my slope is decreasing, if anything is decreasing, that means rate of change of slope should be positive or negative. 100% sure it should be negative. What I am saying, if slope is reducing, that means d2y by dx2, this quantity must be less than 0. We have finally derived two conditions for maxima and minima. Let us revise quickly. First condition. What is first condition? Sir, slope must be 0. Let me highlight. First condition is, sir, slope must be 0 for both maxima and minima. Yes, correct. Second condition. But I cannot tell. I am sad. Why you are sad, sir? Because I cannot tell which is maxima and which is minima. Then what we will do? We will try and test whether rate of change of slope is positive or negative. If d2y by dx2, that is rate of change of slope, is positive, then it is minima, not maxima. Positive, minima, negative, maxima. Are you getting it? So finally we have derived to the two conditions. Now we are able to solve the questions. We are in the position to solve the questions. So let's begin. You have to take pen and paper because this is most important part. Okay. Ultimately in exam we have to solve the questions. First question before your screen is here. What it is saying, find maxima or minima. We don't know whether it is maxima or whether it is minima. So how to find? I am telling you. So first condition, what is first condition? First what you do, you find dy by dx. First condition is to find slope. What is dy by dx, sir? 2x minus 2. Now dy by dx is equal to the condition number A. I will say first condition. What is the first condition? Dy by dx must be equal to 0, sir. Therefore I can say 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. That means x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. But do we know that at x is equal to 1 it is minima or maxima? We don't know. So what we should do now? Yes, very good. We should apply second order test. What is second order test? You find d2y by dx2. Sir, what is d2y by dx2? You simply have to differentiate this function again. Okay, you have to differentiate this function again. Sir, what is differentiation of this? It is 2. Tell me 2 is positive or negative? Sir, 2 is 100% positive. If 2 is greater than 0, so can I say that this is nothing but minima? What I said? If d2y by dx2 is greater than 0, that means it is minima. Very good. But my next question is, if someone asks, see, at what point, for what value of x, y is minimum, that we got. But if someone asks us that what is exactly minimum value of y, then what to tell? See, what I am saying, focus here. Minimum y, where minimum value of y takes place? At x is equal to 1. So for minimum y, what I will do, I will substitute x is equal to 1 inside the function. See, I have already told you here. Here, see, maximum and minimum value, how to find? You just substitute x1 or x2. Okay. So What is the answer then? If x is equal to 1 is substituted, what I will get? In function you have to substitute, okay? In function, where is the function? Here is the function. So it is 1 square minus 2 into 1. How much it is? It is 1 square, that is minus 1. So minus 1 is minimum value, and where that minimum value takes place? At x is equal to 1. Let us quickly solve another question. I hope you are getting confidence and you are able to understand, but we have to solve all questions, okay? Y is equal to minus x square minus 6x minus 5. So come on, do it with me. dy by dx is equal to, pay attention to the minus, okay? Minus 2x minus 6. I hope you are familiar with the basic concept of differentiation, okay? Then dy by dx is equal to minus 2x minus 6. So what we will do? It must be equal to 0, sir. Therefore, I can say that minus 2x is equal to 6 or x is equal to minus 3. Very easy. Again, we don't know x is equal to minus 3 is maxima or minima. What to do? Simply take second order test. What is second order test? d2y by dx2. Differentiate. Which function you will differentiate again? This function you will differentiate. Okay, this one. This function you will differentiate again. So what is minus 2x minus 6 differentiation? It is minus 2. Without substituting, it is coming as what? Minus 2. So anyway, minus 2 is less than 0. Minus 2 is less than 0. And if it is less than 0, that means this is what? Maxima. 100%. This is maxima. Sir, if someone asks us what is the maximum value of this function, what you will do? So f of 1, this is nothing but maximum value. How you are going to get? Substitute the value there. Minus 1 square minus 6 into minus 3. Sorry, here it should be minus 3 square, right? Minus 3 square minus 6 into minus 3 minus 5. How much it is? This is 9 minus minus plus 18 minus 5. How much it is? 22, I think. Are you getting? Is it easy to solve? See, things are easy, but we make them complicated. Okay. So again, you should solve next question with me now. Fast. This is a cubic equation. Don't worry, we have everything with us. Yes, very good. So dy by dx is equal to 3x square minus 12. Okay. So dy by dx is equal to 0, sir. Therefore, I will say 3x square minus 12 is equal to 0. Or I will say x square is equal to 4, or I will say x is equal to plus or minus 2. If you don't get how x is equal to plus and minus 2 came, you must go to LKG, okay? You must go to LKG, go and revise basic algebraic rules, okay? Sir, but we don't know. There are two values, either plus 2 and minus 2, but we don't know. Then what should we do? Simply d2y by dx2. How much it is? Differentiate this function. How much it is? 6x. Because minus 12 differentiation will be 0, right? Now, but sir, what to do with this now? It's very simple. First, you substitute x is equal to 2. Let us check what is happening at x is equal to 2. So sir, if we substitute x is equal to 2, what we get? 6 into 2, which is equal to 12. Yes sir, 12 we are getting. That means this is maxima or minima. 100% if it is positive, that means it is minima. Are you getting what I am trying to say? Similarly, if I substitute x is equal to minus 2, what will do? 6 into minus 2, that is equal to minus 12, which is less than 0. That means this is maxima. By the way, this is what I want to say is that this point is minima. Very easy questions. Yes or no? You should have willpower to solve the question. That's it. If you have pen and book in your hand, your physics is done. Believe me. Now let us solve one question which often comes in physics. You will also find it in kinematics and other chapters as well. If speed of a particle, what they are saying, if speed of the particle is given by v is equal to t square minus 2t plus 3. So this is some function of speed they are saying. Okay, find maximum minimum speed. Okay, find minimum speed, and what they are saying, time at which the speed is minimum. So v is given as a function of time. We have to find minimum speed and time at which that speed is minimum. So simply I will write v is equal to t square minus 2t plus 3. But sir, here there is no y and there is no x. Is there y and x here? Absolutely not. So what should we do now? What I am telling is, it's okay if y is not there, but this is my output and t is my input, that you are able to understand. We have to find minimum value of v, that means minimum value of y. Okay, that means this is our y, and sir, what is our x? You are single, you don't have x. Okay, but here what is x? X is nothing but t. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So this is y as a function of x. Okay, so but here how to differentiate this? So v is equal to t square. So for maxima minima, dv by dt. Sir, why dv by dt? Because it is simply like dy by dx. Okay, dv by dt is equal to 2t minus 2. So for maxima minima, dv by dt must be equal to 0. Now if you equate it to 0, 2t minus 2 is equal to 0, t is equal to 1. So at t is equal to 1 second, something is happening. Either maximum speed is there, minimum speed is there, that we don't know. But what we know is that if we differentiate this again, we'll get everything. d2v by dt2 is equal to, if you differentiate this function, what you will get? 2. 2 means for greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, if it is greater than 0, then this is what? This is minima. Sorry, this is minima. That means minimum speed is at t is equal to 1 second. But they are not asking that. They are asking one more thing. What they are asking? They are asking what is exactly minimum speed. So for exactly minimum speed, what we do? So inside this v, what you put? So v minimum, when it occurs at t is equal to 1. So substitute t is equal to 1. It is easy, right? So if you substitute t is equal to 1 square minus 2 into 1 plus 3. How much is this? 3 plus 1, 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. Minimum speed is 2 meter per second, and at what time it is minimum? T is equal to 1 second. So we have solved how many questions? Till now we have solved, I think, 1, 2, 3 and 4 questions. Are you getting confidence slowly and slowly? If you are getting confidence, then next go to the next part. What is next part? Maxima and minima for trigonometric functions. Okay, maxima and minima for trigonometric functions. So before we start for trigonometric function, I want you to understand how to find maximum and minimum value of trigonometric functions without even using differentiation. Very important. Let me discuss, then we will discuss some questions. Okay, now for trigonometric functions, the function should be of the form y is equal to, let us say y is equal to a sine theta plus or minus b cos theta. My function should be of the form like this. Sir, what is example of this? I will tell you. Many examples we can give. See, by maxima minima also we can find, but I don't want you to lose the time in exam because it is very important, right? So y is equal to 3 cos theta minus 4 cos theta. So here a is equal to 3 and b is equal to minus 4, right? Similarly, we can take example y is equal to, let us say, minus 3 cos theta, because sir, here this is nothing but b, and here what is a? A is equal to 0. Nothing is there, that means it is 0, right? Similarly, I can take, say, minus 3 cos theta plus 7 sin theta. So the function can be of any form, right? But it should look like this: a sin theta plus or minus b cos theta. If this is the function, then I can comfortably tell one thing. What is that one thing? That maximum value of this function. What is maximum value? You need to remember, it's very important. Maximum value is what? Under root of a square plus b square. This is the maximum value. Sir, what is the minimum value of such function? So for minimum value I will say it is equal to, here it is also equal to, minus under root of a square plus b square. Let us take one example so that you will be able to understand well. Now for this function, if I want to find minimum value, or let us say find maximum value, what it is? Under root of a square plus b square. Sir, what is a here? Minus 3. So minus 3 square plus b. What is b? 7 square. How much is this? Under root of 9. 9 plus 49. How much is 9 plus 49? Under root of 58. So under root of 58 is the maximum value of this function. If I want to find minimum value, then what we will do? So for minimum, y minimum is nothing but just negative of this value. That means minus root 58. If you understood this simple funda, then we can go to the questions now. What is the question, sir? This is our question number 1. What question says? Please try to understand. Find maxima and minima. Find maxima and minima of y is equal to 3 minus 2 sin theta. Now, if you try to solve this with differentiation, it will take time because we have to differentiate one time. Then we have to check whether it is maxima and minima. Forget that. You use simple formula, funda, whatever I have discussed. So, find, let us say here, I want to find maximum value, okay? Maximum value. Suppose in question, maximum value is asked. Maximum value is asked. Now you tell that. Now you tell me. Y is equal to 3 minus, can I write this? Y is equal to 3 plus minus 2 sin theta? Absolutely we can write. What is the problem? I will tell you why I am telling. See, when y is maximum, it will be maximum when this entire function minus 2 sin theta will be maximum, because anyway 3 is constant number, right? 3 is not going to change. 3 will not affect what is maximum and what is minimum. So when this function is maximum, this function including minus is maximum, then y is maximum. And do you know how to find maximum value of such function? So for such functions, so let us say any other function, if we take, let us say g is equal to, let us write g is equal to minus 2 sin theta. So what is the value, maximum value of this? Maximum value of this is nothing but under root of a square plus b square. Just now I told you it is of the form a cos theta, a sin theta plus or minus b cos theta, right? Sir, what is a and what is b here? So here a is equal to 0, sorry, a is equal to minus 2 and b is equal to 0. So minus 2 you substitute, minus 2 square plus 0 square is nothing but root 4, which is nothing but 2. So finally I got maximum value of this function. So once you got maximum value, you substitute here. So I will say y maximum is nothing but 3 plus, what is maximum value of that function? 2, which is equal to 5. Are you getting? So finally I got the answer to the question. Very simple funda, nothing is difficult in this. Check this. So without trigonometry, or sorry, without differentiation, we are going to solve the question here. Sir, what to do now? This function is also of same form. Can you recognize it? Yes. How? Y is equal to, what you do? This is in denominator, right? So can I write sin theta upon root 2 minus cos theta upon root 2? Do you know this much mathematics? Okay, if not, then LKG doctor, okay? So here. My a is equal to 1 by root 2 and my b is equal to minus 1 by root 2. Are yes or no? Whatever is just before sin theta, or the number is nothing but a, and just before cos theta, or number is b. So sir, they are asking, suppose my y maximum is asked. So y maximum is nothing but under root of a square. A square means 1 by root 2 square plus 1 by root 2 square. This is nothing but under root of 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, because root will be gone after the square, right? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is nothing but 1 under root of 1, which is equal to 1. This is our final answer. How easy it is to find maxima and minima of trigonometric functions. There is no need to differentiate, okay? Now next part. So another type of questions which you can face in exam is based on range bound trigonometric functions. Now what I mean? See, by basic trigonometry, you know that Sin theta maximum value is 1 and minimum value is -1. Similarly, cos theta maximum value is 1 and cos theta minimum value is -1, right? So if we know the minimum and maximum value of sin theta and cos theta, then we can easily solve such type of questions. See, not everywhere I can use differentiation. I can use, there is no problem at all. But then in exam we have to minimize the time. That's why while teaching, first we discussed where minimum and maximum value directly we can use, like speed example, y is equal to x square or something, the function like that. But in such type of questions in trigonometry, first type is what? A sin theta plus or minus b cos theta, right? And this is the second type where the range of the functions will be useful to us. Now let us discuss. Suppose here someone asked me to find the maximum and minimum value of the function, right? Now can you see that here it is 2 plus sine 2 theta. Here it is 2 theta. It can be 2 theta, 3 theta, 4 theta, any function it can be. Simple, I am telling you that, see, when y will be maximum? Y will be maximum when sine 2 theta will be maximum. Absolutely. Because anyway 2 is a constant number. So what is maximum value of sine 2 theta? It is 1. Sine 2 theta, sine 4 theta, sine 100 theta, doesn't matter. Wherever sine function is there, maximum value is 1 and minimum is -1. Similarly, when y will be minimum, sir? Y will be minimum when sine 2 theta will be minimum. And what is minimum value of sine 2 theta, sir? -1. So once you apply this common sense, your question is solved. So therefore my y maximum will be 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3, and y minimum will be equal to what? Y minimum equal to 2 minus 1, that is equal to 1. Got it? Let us try next question now. Sir, y is equal to 4 cos cube theta, y minimum, y maximum. Now if I go on differentiating this function, see, this has to be differentiated by chain rule. Now if you don't know how to solve questions by chain rule, in description you will find link to that video, okay? But it will take a lot of time using chain rule also. What we will do is, minimum and maximum we will find using common sense, same whatever I have told you. Now you tell me, sir, y will be maximum when y will be maximum? When cos theta will be maximum. Correct? Y will be maximum when cos theta will be maximum. Y will be minimum when cos theta will be minimum. Because this function, how this function look like? 4 cos theta cube, it is like this. You tell me that 4 is a constant number, cube is just a power. So if cos theta is deciding factor now, right? Cos theta is deciding factor whether this function will be maximum or minimum. Now you have to tell me what is maximum value of cos theta, sir? It is 1. And what is minimum value of cos theta, sir? It is -1. So directly I will get answer. So y minimum will be equal to, you just have to substitute the value, 4 into minimum value of cos theta is -1 and here it is cube, and how much it is? -4, and y maximum is equal to 4 into 1 cube, that is equal to 4. So almost we have discussed all type of questions which are relevant for maxima minima NEET examination. Now your task will be incomplete if you don't solve these questions.